There is a growing anti-war and isolationist political movement in the US, a movement that wants to shut America off from the rest of the world and even turn away legal immigrants. Most Americans are tired of having taxpayer money going overseas. I cannot blame them for wanting their taxpayer money to stay in the US. The US government seems to only care about foreigners, and they are transparent on this issue. If the American people become more isolationist, then this could cause the US to decrease its military presence in East Asia. I do not think this will happen anytime soon. The current administration has no issue using military power across the globe. But things could start changing in 2028. Everything will depend on what happens over the next couple of years. However, I want to make it clear that I oppose the US decreasing its military presence in East Asia. The US does trillions of dollars worth of trade with East Asia each year. If the US were to decrease its military presence in the region, then I think trade in this region will be at stake. The balance of power in the region would also likely change for the worse. I am in favor of keeping the status quo for as long as possible and balancing against China. I am against unnecessary conflicts. I agree with most Americans that US taxpayer money should stay in the US. But Asia is an exception. I have no problem with the US government supporting Asian states that I like. I oppose the current American Isolationist movement because I support legal immigration. In fact, I support more legal immigration from Asia. America was founded on liberty, freedom, and the pursuit of happiness. If you want to start over in life, then you are free to do that here. All you have to do is make it here first. America is for everybody that wants to come here and assimilate into American culture. There are some people that will disagree with me, but I do not care. I think Europe is for the Europeans. Africa is for Africans. Asia is for Asians. But America is for everybody. It's one of the things that makes this country unique. This is also why I like geopolitics and political risk. If you take people in from every corner of the globe, then you represent people from most states. Having a good understanding of geopolitics is a must, because you will eventually have to deal with it. Geopolitics makes things interesting in a world that is rather dull. It is likely that the US could survive a state of isolation for a period, but I think it would be detrimental in the long term. The modern US is a state of consumers. We have outsourced everything overseas, and manufacturing is no longer viable in the US for most things. Manufacturing in the US is expensive, and nobody is addressing this issue. I would like to see Americans ditch this growing isolationism trend and start utilizing geopolitics for our own advantage. I am not talking about the US government, I am talking about the average person. I would like to see people in foreign countries do the same thing. Let's make the world interesting again by embracing geopolitics. Thanks for listening. Have a fantastic day or night.